Hello again. Hi. Here's another client review. It's just 9 days since this lady's RTT session, and I'm sharing her update to inspire others to show you what is available. We obviously all respond differently, but this lady's phenomenal. She came to me because she has this immense overwhelm and procrastination, which is stopping her making progress in her business and in her personal life. And today, 9 days since her RTT, she said getting started with stuff is still a little bit difficult, but once she's started, then she's off. And that's it. She's on being productive and motivated and energized. And once she does make a decision, then she's no longer second guessing herself or full of doubt or chatter in her mind. And she's feeling that she just planned a whole week's social media post for her business. And when I asked her, when did you last do that? She said, I probably haven't done that before. So she's got the full week planned. She's now got space in her mind to be creative and thinking about what else she does want to do. She hasn't got this continuous chatter. So that's new. Having this void and space to think is new. And also, previously, she was going to do one task, decided to swap to another one and just got on with it. Previously, because she wasn't getting on with that one task, she might have sat for an afternoon on the sofa thinking about that task and thinking that she should have been active when she wasn't, etc. So now she's thinking, that's fine, I'm swapping to a task that I can actually make progress with, knowing that the other one can wait and it's going to be fine. And she's gone ahead and made progress with it. So that in itself is incredible. And she says she feels like the doubt has stopped. She feels like I feel like I'm starting to believe myself. So not self-belief, but believe herself. Yeah, and not have the doubts. So that's amazing. And she said it's shown up hilariously in fun ways. She used to, so some of her little timeouts is to do a bit of gaming. And she said, but she used to game before for disassociation and to remove herself from everything that's happening. But now she's using it and she can see the fun in it and she's actually got real joy in what she's doing. So that's incredible. She's now stepping up as a leader for herself rather than just being a member of the crowd. And as usual, I've got my notes from just coming off the call. And she would class herself as being quite antisocial, but recently she's been met up with an organised group of people, but she'd never met them before, but she's gone out and been social, met these people, they've all got a common goal together, what they're doing, and she feels like she's been stifled a lot for years with her creative side, but what she's doing with this group of collective people is that's all her creativeness coming out, and together they're creating something new and fun. So that's amazing. Because another thing, she wanted to be able to trust her own decisions, and that's what she's doing now. And the other thing is, she said she's feeling that she's just optimistic, and even if the situation isn't so good, she's just feeling it's not as disastrous as what it might have been or what she might have felt previously. So even when it's not ideal, she's just more optimistic. She's catching her thoughts before they go down a downward spiral. So she's living intuitively with herself as well. And she said to me, she said, oh my God, this thing might actually work. I was like, it not might actually work, it does work, and she's living proof of it. So that's amazing. And she said something is shifting. She's committed to listening to her audio every night. So the personalized audio you receive after your RTT session, she's listening to that every night. It's helping her to sleep better. And also her response to any difficult situations or anything that crops up, she might still have a trigger, but that she's soon got hold of that response and she shuts it down, and she's able to have a much calmer self in these type of situations. So this is fabulous. It really is amazing. And I'm not amazed, but I'm always find it amazing because I see this like all the time with people. And it's just such a joy to see people's lives turn around from what has like been keeping them stuck to helping them again. And as I've said before, I'll do this little chart here, which is we measure a few things. One being how the worst possible situation was for someone, 1 being the worst case situation could be, 10 being the best it could show up in your life. So I won't go through all of them because there's about 12 areas we monitor, but the main areas for her, everything has improved on all these areas. And the main one is like self-esteem. She was a 3 to a 4 before. Now she's a 7. And remember, this is only 9 days since her session. So self-esteem from 3 to 4 to a 7. Her energy levels have gone from a 3 to a 6.5. And her coping with challenges. So before, she was wavered between a 2 and an 8. Sometimes she'd be 2, sometimes 8, but it didn't have any stability. Now she's at a solid 7. So she's got stability in that. And the overwhelm, because she came for overwhelm and procrastination. Previously, overwhelm was a 2 out of 10, as in 2 being worse, like 1 being the worst it could be, 10 being the best it could be. So how she deals with that overwhelm was a 2. Today it's at a 7. So she's getting closer to the best it can be. And procrastination was at a 4, and today she's at a 6. So it's incredible. That is it. That is a really quick overview showing you what's possible. These changes are available for all of us. It's more accessible than what we ever realized. It's just, I'm here to ask your mind questions. You're always in control, but together I can guide you with asking the right questions. We make sense of it and we release what is no longer serving us, and ideally you move on to live your life without these blocks and living intuitively, free to be yourself and step forward in your life how you want to show up for yourself. And it's amazing. So that's it for today. I will also tell you what I will do is share beyond, because the other week I shared a lady who, again, she was like, I think early on, about a week or 10 days into her session, and now we've completed her full 4-week program and her results are amazing. She's made some massive changes in her life. So I will do another live and I'll update that for you as well. Let me know if you like the lives. I love doing them. I think it's really important that you know these things that I'm talking about, that I mentioned in the post, they're not just things, they're real life connections for us, and it's available to all of us. So let me know what you think. If you've got any questions, ask me, and take care. Have a good day. Bye.